12:24 here on this Tuesday. And if you are going to be out there, maybe a thunderstorm popping up later this afternoon. If you're going out for lunch now or between 1 and 2 o'clock, 1 or 2 o'clock looking pretty good. After that, you may start to see a chance for a shower or storm. Otherwise, probably looking kind of cloudy still most of the day, or mostly cloudy. Warm and humid. The humidity still up. Temperatures not getting super hot, but could still hit 90 in some areas today. Our rain chances may start to kind of come back after dropping a little bit tomorrow. They may start to rise late Thursday going into Friday and the weekend too. Not like rain all weekend or rain everywhere, but there should be enough moisture and a weak front in the area that could start to spark rain chances too. In fact, if we're lucky, you might get a little bit of cool air in around South Texas and the valley with the front by Friday night. So we'll have to wait and see on that. But right now, the First 105 Doppler network, pretty dry out there, even though all those clouds you're looking at and you're thinking, man, it looks like it's going to rain, but so far it's not raining. The First 105 Doppler network dry, but a couple of little showers are just popping up briefly, mostly moving across northern Willisey County and now into Kennedy County and fading away. But I think as the day goes on and we get a little bit warmer, you might see a few more of these showers maybe build up and turn into a thunderstorm or two. And as we mentioned earlier, there's a small risk of a thunderstorm that could become severe, but you see nothing going on in Willisey County right now. The risk of severe weather is marginal, same as it was yesterday. On a scale of 1 to 5, if you look at this top scale, marginal would be 1, the least severe threat, and then most severe, most widespread and intense severe storms we up here on a high risk, which we basically never see here. But when you look at this map, marginal is spread out all across South Texas, so doesn't mean that everywhere can have a storm that could be severe, but somewhere in this map there may be like one here, one there, one there this afternoon that does become severe, but very, very isolated and spread out overall. And the threats for some hail and strong winds are there though, but it's a very low risk for us. And you look at this afternoon, temperatures are already back up at 86 right now in Weslaco, 86 in Rio Grande City, 89 in Edinburgh. And some areas, again, could hit 90 degrees or so this afternoon, but a lot of places up in the 80s this afternoon, maybe a shower or storm in spots as the afternoon and evening goes on, but the majority of places and the majority of the time, it's going to be dry. You see, there's nothing on the map anywhere close to us right now. The nearest rain is actually way out in the Gulf of Mexico. Showers and storms are out there moving away from us, but still, as the upper level flow comes in from the southwest across the valley, once in a while carries in a little bit of a weak disturbance, and then you combine that with afternoon heating, it may spark a couple showers or storms at times this afternoon. But Future Track shows pretty much dry weather at 2 p.m., but notice it tries to light up the forecast here with a couple of showers or storms in spots late this afternoon, especially toward 5 p.m. and through the evening. But again, the majority of the time it's looking dry, and then if any thunderstorms are still alive to our north, they may drift into the area tonight. But again, you just have to wait and see. And if there is a severe thunderstorm, it should be very low probability and a small risk. But this is the time of year. I show you that chart, which I showed you yesterday, that May is the most active month for severe thunderstorms in terms of wind and hail in the valley. So this time of year, if there are thunderstorms, you always have to be thinking, maybe it could be kind of intense. So something to watch. But by tomorrow, things kind of settle down. I think there might be 1 or 2 sprinkles or a shower tomorrow, but pretty much a dry but hotter and more humid day on Wednesday. Thursday, the atmosphere moistens up a bit more. There could be a couple showers or storms, but probably the best chance will be later in the evening and at night. You see some rain and thunderstorms nearby by late in the evening. Also, a cold front comes onto the screen by Friday morning. This front getting unusually far south for this time of year. And if you look at some of the computer models, there is a good bit of cool air behind the front, so we'll have to see if any of it finally gets here. But some of the computer models do show temperatures up around San Antonio and to our north falling into the 60s and 50s behind the front with clouds and rain. So if a little bit of that cool air is able to sneak down, it could push our temperatures down sometime in parts of the valley, maybe late Friday afternoon or evening. But Friday should start off still kind of warm. If you want to get to the coast, probably going to be dry there. A small chance of a shower there today, but mainly in the 80s and dry most of the time today and tomorrow at the coast. So your First 105 AccuWeather forecast today, 89 for a high, a shower or storm in spots later this afternoon, but the chances of rain today in the afternoon up to as high as about 30 or 40%, meaning less than half the area should see any rain. And the First 105 AccuWeather 7-day forecast. Tomorrow, those hotter and more humid, highs in the 90s with a lower chance for rain. Chances of a shower or storm could start to come back up late Thursday, especially in the evening and night, and then again on Friday with that front in the area. And Friday's an interesting day to watch. You want to watch that front nearby. We show a high of 88, which will probably happen, but late in the evening, if you have plans, temperatures may drop cooler than most other days here if that front is able to push through in the Saturday morning. But temperatures stay in the 80s. A shower or storm is still possible. Not all weekend rain, but Thunderstorms or a shower could pop up really anytime Saturday and for Mother's Day on Sunday, and probably into Monday as well. So we'll keep the rain chances going at least a little bit each day in your first 1-5 forecast here on Channel 5 News at noon.